I trusted a woman I met at a bar, and it almost cost me my life. Never trust strangers, even if they're women. My name is Sophia, and I survived the most terrifying night of my life. One evening after work, I decided to go to a bar because I did not want to go home. My husband was abusive, and I knew if I returned, there would be another fight. I sat at the bar drinking a cocktail when a woman sat next to me and introduced herself as Maggie. We started talking, had a few drinks, and stayed until the bar closed. I told her I still did not want to go home, and she suggested we go to a bonfire outside the city with her friend. The car ride felt fun. We were singing, laughing, and I even thought we were becoming friends after a while. I noticed we turned onto a dirt road, then Maggie suddenly stopped. The car in the middle of a clearing turned to me and said, "Get out." I thought she was joking and said it was dark, and I was scared of the dark. Then she pulled out a small pocket knife and said, "Get out." Again, I stepped out of the car. Maggie followed me and stared at me with a serious face. Then she said, "I will give you 20 seconds. At first, I thought it was another joke, but she looked at me and said, "You should use those 20 seconds. That was the moment I realized it was real. I turned and ran into the forest. After only a few seconds, Maggie started running after me. I was drunk, wearing uncomfortable boots, but I ran as fast as I could. I saw her flashlight behind me. Then suddenly there were two flashlights. Her friend had joined the chase. I kept running until I saw a river. The current was strong, and here I sat in the tree, sweating, crying, and barely breathing, while they searched the forest like hunters, looking for prey. At some point during the night, I passed out from exhaustion. I woke up at sunrise. Everything was quiet, but I was still afraid to move. My phone had been with me the whole time, but there was no signal. When I finally climbed down, I ran until I reached the road and got signal. I called my brother, and he came too, picked me up, and took me to the police. I told them everything and filed a report, but nothing happened. Maggie was probably not even her real name. I survived that night, but I still think about it. What if I was not the only victim? What if I was the only one who managed to escape?